Hi, this is Ravipan. I'll be showing you how to use the Helminth system in Warframe, as well as some recommended abilities. I have already made a video on how to install the Helminth system, so please refer to that for more details. Let's take a quick look. The Helminth system is a system that absorbs the Warframe and allows the Warframe's abilities to be used by other Warframes. First, go to the Helminth system and access this button. This will take you to the feeding screen. Switch tabs and select the resource corresponding to the gauge. If you keep selecting the same resource, a red triangle will appear and it will be difficult to raise the gauge. So feed the resources in a well-balanced manner. If the resource has an upward pointing green triangle, the gauge will rise more. Raise as many of all types of gauges as possible. Once you have raised the gauge, press the back button, then press the feed button. After that, the gauge will finally be raised. Helminth will then evolve. Then, equip the Warframe that you want to absorb into the Helminth system. You can absorb any Warframe that is not Prime or Umbra version. Then, sit in the Helminth chair and let the Warframe absorb. Absorbing a Warframe consumes 3 gauges. If you do not have enough gauges, you will not be able to absorb a Warframe, so you should give resources and raise the required gauges. Now that the Warframe is ready to be absorbed, it is time to adjust the Warframe's color. The Warframe absorbed by the Helminth system will transform into a flower on the wall behind it. The color of the flower will be the same as the color of the Warframe. Therefore, if you are particular about the appearance, you should adjust the color. If you use a large amount of forma, the size of the flower will also change. When you are ready, go to the Helminth and absorb the Warframe. Enter the confirmation word, confirm, at the end to have Helminth absorb the Warframe. The Warframe will disappear from your inventory and be absorbed by Helminth. After one day, one of the absorbed Warframe ability will become available. The abilities of the absorbed Warframe will not disappear and can be used as many times as you want, as long as you have the right resources. As you absorb various Warframes and raise the level of your Helminth, new abilities will open, and the number of Warframes you can absorb will increase. At the 8th level, Helminth can be fed with sentient resources. Sentient resources have the effect of preventing the gauge from not going up when the same resources are fed to the Helminth. Let's make Helminth absorb various things and raise its level more and more. Note, however, that only one Warframe can be absorbed per day. By the way, you can name your Helminth system with this console. Next, let's take a look at how to port abilities by using Helminth system. Once you have absorbed the Warframe, the next step is to port abilities to the Warframe. First, equip the Warframe you want to use and sit in the chair. Then select the ability you have absorbed. If you do not have enough gauge, feed it properly. If you have enough gauge, then select the abilities you don't want to use. Warframe basically has 4 different buttons to activate abilities. You will sacrifice one of them to gain a new ability. Then select Configuration next. This configuration is used when you want to switch between different performances. If you have no particular performance, choose the top one. This will allow you to use the ability of other Warframes. If you want to change your abilities, you can remove them at any time using the Helminth system. Next, I will introduce you to 5 abilities that are very useful. The first commonly used ability is Sebagos's Gloom ability. It is relatively useful because it slows down enemies and allows you to regain health when you kill an enemy. Next is the Protea's Dispensary. It generates orb that restore energy and health, making it quite easy to use. It also has an augmentation mod that can revive sentinels. The third is Gara's Spectral Rage. This ability is simple enough to produce decoys. However, with an augmentation mod, it can be turned into an excellent energy orb generator, so it is quite good. The fourth is Rhino's Roar. It is easy to use, as it simply increases the firepower of the weapon. However, note that it doesn't increase firepower more than Rhino. The last one is Silence by Banshee. It has various effects besides muffling the sound of shooting weapons. It is very powerful because it can erase Xmas special ability, Sentience Beam, and Acolyte's special ability. If you have any other abilities you would like to recommend, please let me know in the comments. The Helminth system allows you to enhance the abilities of a specific Warframe for a week after upgrading it. However, you are not free to enhance any Warframe, only the 3 types shown here. As with ability transplants, the system consumes gauges to enhance abilities. The contents of enhancement are displayed by hovering the cursor over them. When enhanced, the display will turn black and white, and the gauge will advance. After 1 week, another Warframe can be enhanced. If you enhance various types of Warframes each week, the gauge will fill up. If your gauge fills up, and you have not enhanced at least one of 3 Warframes, you can strengthen the Warframe you are currently equipped with. It takes a large amount of resources and time, and is only available for a limited period of time, so it is not stable. However, it may be a hopeful element. As you progress through the Warframe story, you will unlock mission to defeat Archon. You can then use the rewarded Archon Shard in the Helminth system. Archon Shard can be obtained as a reward for defeating Archons. Each Warframe can have up to 5 Archon Shard attached to it. By importing an Archon Shard, a Warframe gains an upgrade. Of course, they can also be removed, just like ability implants. However, removing an Archon Shard consumes gauge, so use it with caution. The effects vary depending on the color and rarity, so try to get the actual one and see what you get. One Archon Shard has 5 abilities, and you should choose one of them. There are many possible uses. The Archon Shard can be removed and reattached as many times as necessary. That's an overview of how to use Warframe's Helminth system. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.